So like, I live alone, and so I was making this, and I felt good because like I thought I did it. I was like, oh, she don't need no man, she's independent. But I messed up on it, and like, why is it wobbly? I have to fix it. I need a man.
I'm here to tell you that no matter how much a woman can say that she's independent, that she doesn't need a man, she does. Because there's moments in her life that she is feeling so low and so down in this life that she wishes she had somebody to call. When she needs help, when the car is broken down, when there's something heavy that she can't pick up. Because a woman will never be as strong as a man. And we are both here to help each other grow and support one another. That is why we need one another.
Most men will never give up on a relationship until he feels like what he does is never enough because of how his woman treats him and reacts to him. Tell me I'm wrong.
Women often register their delusional relationship expectations as standards, but those ain't standards, baby. That's a fallacy, a fantasy wish list, because you've never lived like that. But you want a man to come in and give you something that you have yet to give yourself. So don't talk to me about how grown you is and how your standards are if your bills ain't on auto pay. And your bills are on auto pay, that's a different level of adulting.
I gotta be on auto pay.
You doing that, you are different.
I didn't know that was a thing.
On auto pay, you are different.
I don't even know.
You deserve those red bottoms. You deserve that Chanel purse because that is your standards. That we separated by auto pay.
I fear I need a man in my life. I am a strong, successful female. I have a whole career. I got a lot going for me, and I still need a man. Because today the lightsy lights went off in my car and said low tire pressure, and I was like, oh. I would love to be able to text someone and go, babe, there's a light on and I don't know what to do. Instead you have me out here checking tire pressure, putting air in my tire. I'm tired of being strong. I just want to be weak and baby. And I want some man to go, vroom, my baby's in danger. Must get air for her tire.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
The older I get, the finer I get,
that is
the smarter I get.
That is illusion. Older women, unfortunately, a lot of the times have more experience, more baggage. No one wants to be where everyone else has been, and no, God forbid I put a goddamn ring on it when other guys have paid next to nothing.
When you're bringing home these 22, 23-year-olds, what are you really trying to get from them?
So it doesn't matter what you think because you're not a man. Men don't look for the same things that women do. And this is what I laugh at, because women think they know what men want, but y'all really have zero clue. You want experience. You want money. You want competence. Guess what I want? I want the opposite.
I'm just saying, what are you doing with a 25-year-old woman at 33?
The reality is this, man. Men always want younger, better, firmer, tighter, period.
A 21-year-old girl dating a 35-year-old man, it's a little scary to me because I'm like, she ain't got nothing at 21.
How much older is your guy than you?
He's 50.
And you're 34. You realize you just proved my point for me before. Y'all will sit there and say, well, this is my price now. No, I am not going to pay full price
you on clearance
for a vehicle with mileage on it.
Lay him cheating. That's it. You ready? Keep him broke. If he has no money, he can't entertain any new women. Because here's the fact. To get a new woman is expensive. Gifts, shopping, whatever it is. He's trying to impress her. So if you keep his wallet empty, he can't do that.
First of all, date a man that won't cheat, and you're set. Next, there are plenty of women out there who, they don't need money. They don't need him to spend money on her. She'll just do that with him anyways. That's why you need a man with integrity. There's a lot of good men out there who would never cheat. You need to have one of those. Because let's be real here, some women just enjoy being around men who are taken. That's why if a man wears like a wedding ring, he's more likely to be flirted with other women. Because some women are so toxic, they just want to see if they can do that with him. If they can win him over. Because it scratches this weird itch that she might have that, oh, if I can take him, I must be very valuable as a woman. Even though the reality is that person that's willing to cheat is just garbage anyways.
There's like this huge problem that I've been noticing in the dating world. The good, respectful men, the men with boundaries, will not approach women because they're trying to respect their boundaries. And it is true that biologically speaking, women are far more attuned to subtleties like body language subtleties than men. So a lot of times women will actually be giving off clues and cues that they want to be approached, but it's more of like they're trying to give off a vibe or something and the man has no idea. What ends up happening is that it's the men with no boundaries or that don't respect boundaries or the narcissists or the creeps that end up approaching the woman, and then the women in my life complain that it's only the creeps that approach them, when it's really we women need to be giving off way more intense.
Men don't approach women anymore because they're often referred to as creeps and they're scared of rejection. It's something that I hear a lot of. And I wanted to personally speak
We're not
to
going to
this
deny that,
because
right?
I have a lot to say, because I am the biggest supporter of men being men and men pursuing women. Okay?
I like that too.
I'll preface this by saying that. But
Very
the problem
natural.
is, a lot of men pursue women knowing that that woman is not interested in them. And therefore it leads to this negative culture with it.
So see, like the women that we reacted to talking about men chasing and loving the game is one thing. And then other women who see these men chasing them and they're not giving away because they're not interested in them and they want to chase more because they think it's the game. Do you see the confusion there?
I could speak from my personal experience. I am a very respectful person. For the most part, any person that has ever approached me, tried to pursue me, that I knew I was not interested in, that person did not leave thinking about, oh, I've been rejected, what a terrible experience. They were never felt like a creep, none of that.
The marriage that you and your spouse both want in 10 years starts with how you treat each other today. Not on the wedding, not on anniversaries, not on vacations or date nights. Today, in the normal, boring, everyday moments. It's built in how you both talk to each other when you are stressed. It's built in how you treat each other when you are tired. It's built in whether you say thank you or I love you, whether you reach for their hand, whether you choose to be kind even when you are annoyed. People think marriages fall apart because of one big thing. But most marriages don't fall apart all at once. They fall apart slowly when two people start to feel alone in the same house. Strong marriages are not built in big moments. They are built in the way you speak to each other on normal days. In the way you always show up, no matter what. In the way you keep choosing each other over and over again. So if you want a strong marriage later, be a good spouse today.
And when you really look at it, I hate to say it, I really do. But when you look at it and just being real about marriage for like a second, on paper, for men, it's not really that great of a deal. It's a bad deal. You're essentially, in a lot of these situations with the way these modern women act, you're signing a contract where if things go wrong, you lose half of everything. You might lose your kids. You might end up paying alimony, child support, and what's the upside of that? Nothing. What do men gain legally in this day and age with these modern women from marriage that they can't get without it? When men actually look at the contract, a lot of men are saying, no, thank you. At least not without a prenup.
You guys, I just can't find a single man that I like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just keep going on these dates and I find myself getting bored. I'm bored on these dates. It's draining. I feel like I have to make the conversation. I have to like really make things flow. They're not flowing naturally. And then dating gets draining and then it's just a circle. It's a circle. You know what I mean? Where like, I just don't know. I think it's the apps, because here's the other thing. People are like, oh my God, you go on so many dates. They're app dates. They don't count. Because in real life, if you're meeting people and then you're saying yes to dates, you already have an idea because you've met them in person if you're interested or not. So already you're light years ahead, okay, of somebody going on a dating app date where you're judging it off of what, photos and a few prompts and maybe a little conversation via text. Like, no, it doesn't count. So now in this day and age when you're like, oh my God, why are all these people going on all these dating app dates? Because we don't know these people, they're strangers. They're strangers. This isn't like a date that a guy asked me on that I knew in real life and like already had a little bit of a crush on. Okay, that's why people have more luck when they actually date in real life. The problem is everyone's antisocial these days. No one's meeting in person. So if no one's meeting in person, everyone's meeting online. We're all just going on 1,000 dates and not meeting a single person we like. Or at least I'm not meeting a single person I like. And maybe, you know, you could be like, Renee, you're the problem. Maybe I am. Maybe I am, but I still want to date a man I like. I'm so sorry.
I quit at being independent. I don't want to do this anymore. This is draining. I'm so ready to have a man come into my life and take care of me. My tires pop. 2 of my tires pop. And I'm sitting in my car because I don't know what the to do. Obviously, I know what the to do, but I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm ready to have someone come into my life and take care of me. This is so draining, this independent life. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. I quit because every time something happens, I always have to figure it out on my own. And I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah. Y ya renuncio, ya no quiero ser independiente, ya. I want to be spoiled and taken care of. Because I shouldn't have to be stressing about this.
No remorse, no regret.
I'm tired.
Oh, boo-hoo! Let me play a sad song for you on the world's smallest violin.
Like, that's exactly what I need. A man that don't play about me. Okay? A man that is literally obsessed. Obsessed. I'm talking about, like, I am his queen, baby. We're playing chess, not checkers here. Like, that's what I need. And these men out here don't even know what the chess is. And I don't have time for it. No tengo tiempo para eso. Like, I don't even know how to freaking put it into words. Like, I was just thinking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't truly dated because I was in the situationship. But, like, after my divorce, I haven't really dated anybody. I haven't had a boyfriend. And I'm like, you know how hard it is for me to like somebody? You gotta stimulate me mentally. You gotta, like, you gotta be smart. You gotta bring something. Like, spice it up. Cause what the hell? Like, you guys are not even funny. Am I gonna be a cat lady? I don't know. Because the way that this dating out here, I don't know. TikTok, please do your thing. If there's any men out there that like to travel, you know, explore, experiment, like have a good time, like loyal, like a provider that wants to love his woman down. Cause then we go together real bad, baby. That's the problem in this generation with me, cause I am a lover girl through and through. No wonder I haven't dated. I will get my feelings hurt. I will definitely get my feelings hurt. Like bad, real bad, cause I'll be falling in love. Like, baby, I'll get the shirt off my back. I'll be falling in love. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. Like, baby, we go together. And this is not till death do us part. This is for all time and eternity. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It's hard out here.
A lot of these modern women think that them threatening a man to leave is gonna make a man mad. It's not. If you're a headache, if you disrupting people's lives, that is not the flex that you think it is. Oh, I'm gonna leave. You know what? There's another man that wants me, and he gonna put you right back on the street too. As soon as he figures out how terrible you are, you gonna dress up, you gonna put your little makeup and your earrings and all that stuff, you gonna dress to the nines. You might even go and get your revenge body, right? Some of these women are beautiful, absolutely stunning. Oh, I'm gonna get in the gym, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna eat right. You know, and after they go on that little kick, fantastic, looking great. I mean, fine. And that man's gonna be like, ooh, I like that. Let me see what's up with that. In about 2 or 3 weeks, nothing. Nothing. She's terrible. And that's what they're gonna come to find out. You're a headache.
Okay, so you're a deadbeat.
No, really, not really, but
no, yes, really you are. You're a deadbeat. You want a beautiful woman for free.
How come other guys get it free, Kevin?
We're not worried about other guys. We're talking about you, Nicholas. You came in here talking about whether gynocracy is an error, and you're a deadbeat.
You just don't want to pay for it. You want it for free, i.e. you're a deadbeat. And your only standard is like, well, other guys can get it for free. Yeah, but they may be paying with a currency you don't have. It's called like social skills. Oh! They're paying for it. They're just not paying for it with the money. See, the problem is you. And I don't like cheap men who try to blame their problems on other things. You can be cheap, but you can't say you want beautiful women for free. You can say that, but you don't get them. You're gonna pay sooner or later.
that's what the females tell me all the while.
See, the problem is you lied. You said the gynocracy, and that's an outright lie. You're being disingenuous, sir. You want beautiful women, and you don't want to pay for beauty. And you can't get it off your personality. Why can't you just own the fact that you want something that you're not willing to pay for, and you don't have the social skills or whatever to get it? And if this is your personality, sir, I can tell you, most women that you would be interested in don't want to deal with this.
I made a video about how I would rather stay single until I'm 70 than to marry someone who is just good or decent because I really want to be a mother. And a lot of people commented being like, good luck with your million cats, something like really rude. And the reason why I say that is because there is nothing a man could give me that I lack or that I can't give myself. I'm 31. I'm hot and I will continue to be hotter every single year. I am financially independent. I own a condo in New York City, Manhattan. I'm a master's at 21. I have a CPA, have so many hobbies. I golf, I read, I do random side quests like taking improv and acting classes, dance classes, know how to have fun. I like house music. I've been in America by myself without family for over 10 years now, so I'm very independent. I have a lot of enriching friendships with women. We deep talk. We can talk about anything. I have a therapist. I'm dedicated to my self-growth. I meditate. I work out every day. I mean, look at these abs. I meal prep every week. I take care of my body. I'm mentally, emotionally, physically healthy, and I intend to stay that way. I don't mind doing things by myself. I always show up to networking events. I can talk to a wall. I can have a conversation with anybody. Like, truly, there is nothing that I can't give myself. So yeah, like I would love to have a partner to share that with, but I don't need one. I want one. And unless this guy is additive to my life, I'm very at peace with the life that I'm able to give myself. If this continues on for another 50 years, like I'm fine with that. It actually sounds pretty nice. I've been in so many toxic relationships and situationships that I know what it's like to not be at peace, and I wouldn't trade the peace that I feel now for anything. And plus, if I know what I want is out there, of course I'm gonna wait for it. You know, why would I settle?
Masculine women, come forward, enter the chat. And I'm not talking about the gym baddies. I'm not talking about the muscle mommies. We love those. I'm talking about the women who are stressed in survival, forced into their masculinity as a survival mechanism. Come here, babe, I want to talk to you. What would it be like if you allowed yourself to say, screw it all, and let it burn? Let it burn. Free yourself from the chain that's keeping you anchored, babe. I know you're tired. I know you are exhausted. And the way you are doing things, the way you are forced to function is not working out for you because your body, your soul is screaming out to you, trying to tell you this isn't working anymore. Your intuition has been cut off, but I know you can sense her within you. What would it be like to say, screw it all? Let it burn. You've been the pillar for a long time, baby. You're likely the eldest daughter. You have had everything work out for you because you've made it work out. The universe has shown you multiple times that it's got you. This is your sign to let it go. Let the universe help you. Let the path get paved for you and stop forcing it. Step out of the logic and step back into your body. Call in your inner knowing. tap back into that voice that's within you, your intuition. Your spark is begging you, girl. I'm here to remind you that you are a queen, you are a baddie. And it is normal for us to fall back into survival, fall back into structure and routines. But you are a woman for a reason. Your divine energy, your essence. You are here to create from your womb, things that you desire to touch. Your essence has always made the house a home, babe. Come home to yourself.
Modern women don't understand that their window is closing, or it's closed. It has closed. Too many modern women. You got your pick of the litter, right? You got 2 or 3 guys calling themselves liking you, and you let them run around town buying you flowers and you know, taking you out to dinner and taking you on car rides and, you know, helicopter rides and all that other stuff, buying you flowers and all that other well, I won't even say nonsense. I'll say they showing their interest in you, and you waste their time, and you continue doing that for 2 or 3 years, stringing them along. Oh, I'm really serious about else, and we right around Christmas, right around cuffing season, and then you let them go, and then you figure out, oh shoot, well actually them boys gonna find somebody else and get married. And you don't even know about it until they pop up at a wedding, till they pop up at a baby shower, till they pop up at a bachelor party. When did Mike decide to get married? That's why he ain't been calling. Man, I ain't heard from Mike in a month or 2. No, it's actually been like a year you ain't heard from Mike. But it seems like a month because you don't pay attention. And now Mike and Randy and Jake, all of them married with kids. And you still out there trying to play the field. But instead, Chad and Tyrone playing you.
How did you know I was the one?
Can I tell the real answer?
Give it to me.
Because we have been friends. I feel like you have seen every version of me, like the worst versions of me. And you've always still been there and like chose me and reinforced and like encouraged and uplifted and whatever it may have been. Because I feel like for me, I'm the kind of person that I don't have bad days often, but when I do, I'm really heavy. Mm-hmm. And even when I was traveling and was hitting the fan, or when like any of the things that were happening, you've always been like a place of solace for me. And the fact that I can literally talk to you about anything and you've never judged me, you've never wronged me, you've never tried to shape me, I just trust you. I think that we're obviously learning this new version of us, but I chose you because in my past, I've always just powerfully chosen, and I'm like, I can build the love. Love is easy, love is great. And then I get in those relationships and it's like, okay, I'm choosing this person, but then over time it's like, I don't want to be with this person. And with you, I powerfully chose you and I already love you. I feel like as long as we stay in alignment, like it's kind of giving untouchable. It's giving like I actually like you and love you. And I just pray that we stay in this version of us and evolve inside of this a new version of us that's like, you know, that, because I really do feel like we have something special, because I feel like we have a great foundation. I actually feel like we kind of started how my parents started. That's a really long answer.
It's a good answer though.
It is.
It's genuine.
It's honest. Yeah.
Delusional right now, men or women?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Women, y'all know I stand on a mountaintop for you, especially black women. But I gotta say this. I meet better men nowadays than I meet women.
Wow.
And that's just the truth. There are so many men nowadays who are ready to be married, who are ready to be family men, who are standing on principles, who are, you know, really into and relational with the women that they're dating.
Right.
And I meet a lot of women who want to play the field, who want to be, you know, more of we have womanizers, but we do have women who are manizers. And when you start to look at women who want a man to just perform, right? Which goes into the same field as gold digging. That's a woman who is considered a manizer. And unfortunately, I meet a lot more, men who are like, Doc, I'm ready to get married, or, I'm ready for the next step. And women who either are not there yet, or they're saying they're there yet, but their behavior that they're exhibiting and their inability to be able to nest in a man and allow him to lead her is not allowing the relationship to really take the course that the man is trying to lead them to.
What do you think it is inside of women that allows them to be a side chick?
That's a self-love deficit, a self-worth deficit. That's a daddy issue, a parental issue. Some women have mommy issues. We don't talk about that enough.
Wow.
They are so resentful toward mothers that any woman that they can tear down is a representation of them tearing down their mother that they've been mad at. And so if I could sleep with your man knowing that that's going to dismantle you, when I really want to be able to dismantle my mother, who either abandoned me, who wasn't there, who mistreated me, or who I have this resentment toward, then guess what? Every woman from that point on is just going to get it. And it's unfortunate because we blame women's bad decision making, right? Or they're misbehaving on daddy issues. But we don't talk about how there's mommy issues that women have as well. We always put mommy issues on men. But when a woman has resentment towards her mother, because again, they felt like the mom didn't show up in a way that she should have, then that woman has it out for other women, and that's easier for her to get into positions of being second. Also, daddy issues, right? If she's never had a father dote on her, love on her, and choose her, that means that any choosing that she gets for her is what? Valid.
If your woman has more than 20 pictures this year on the internet, you belong to the game. Let me say that again. If your woman, and I'm being lenient, if your woman got more than 20 pictures on the internet this year, you belong to the game. Stop saying that's your woman. That's our woman. She's accessible to me. If I was able to DM your woman and ask her for the womb, you should not be in my DM talking about why you talking to my woman. You should be asking your woman, why is he accessible? Why are you accessible to this man? Because that's the first thing y'all did wrong. Just for a reason. If your woman is out in public with you like this, that's not your woman. That's our woman. I hope my brother don't think I'm listening.
Just way too long.
If your woman is in public with you like this, I don't care if you agreed or disagreed. If she out in public with you like that, that's our woman. If your girl walks with you in public like this, you can't protect her. If your girl is out in public with you like this, she is not prioritizing you. She putting you in a room full of gangbanging with an opposite set outfit on. If your woman is in public like this, you are in danger.
I got the pump on nothing like that's it.
You are out with a woman, and she sparks a conversation with a male stranger. You cannot fix that. Get the away from her. You cannot fix her. If you out with a woman on a date, or it's your girlfriend or whatever, if she will spark a conversation with a male stranger, she is not coachable. Get the away from her. You are out. Who not a everybody is out here trying to avoid calling women. We live in America. There's not a lot of women who sleep with men for only love. Show me where they at.
This right here. Let's roll the clip, shall we?
Come with me to win back a man. I'm gonna throw up saying that, but I feel like this is worth getting canceled over by all the girlies. But you know what? I'm a lover girl. I'm taking accountability, and I just like to do sweet little things and for the plot. So We're doing this for the plot. Anyways, I got this little cutesy container and then a few snacks and goodies from Trader Joe's. One sec. So he plays soccer Saturday morning, so I'm planning on surprising him there with a little goodie basket. So yeah, I got these smoothies that I know he enjoys. I have this little chocolate chunk protein peanut butter bar, some mango, these little salami sticks, an energy booster shot, and then these two, I think one is salami and one is pepperoni. Or no, one is prosciutto wrapped with mozzarella. I don't know if you like that. And then salami wrapped with pepper jack cheese. Here's the basket. Oops. Then I wrote a little card because he likes when I handwrite him notes and that cute stuff. So I'm putting that right here. And lastly, I have a cute pink balloon I'm gonna like tie to it. One sec. Okay, so here's everything. You can't really see. I'm a little nervous actually. Like, how could you not forget this? But it is what it is. Like, you know, everything's for the plot. It's not that serious. So I'm gonna do my part in taking accountability, and we'll see what happens.
I honestly don't even give a about the you got him. It's the very first comment that came out of your mouth just because you wanted the girlies, right, to not be mad at you, and you wanted to show them that, oh, I can take accountability, da da da. But you just literally just said out of your mouth, oh, I'm gonna throw up because of the fact that I am trying to win back a man that I know I messed up. If I was that man and if I saw this video, I'd be like, no, your gifts, because you trying to show out for the girlies just because you want validation. Like, you don't want to be canceled. Like, what? A lot of you come online and ruin your own relationships. You ruin your own chances with a man that's probably a genuine good man who actually gives a about half you bird brain bobblehead in the first place, which is asinine to me. But y'all all do that for the plot. You all do that because you don't want to be canceled. You all do that for whatever other way than what's naturally genuine and authentic to you. Crazy. I will never come on here and be like, oh my God, I'm about to throw up because I got to do something for a man knowing that I was the one that f***ed it up. You know what I'm saying? And then you over there, oh, we're going to take accountability. No. You just wanted to show and get external validation that you f***ed up, and now you want to give him all these things thinking that like that's going to change nothing. Giving a man things and you actually mentally aren't changing whatever the f*** you did don't mean. Y'all talk about how a man can't just continue to give you money after he cheats and fucks up and this, that, and the third because he ain't, if that's not changing him, da da da. It's the same for you. Same. You can't just be throwing away all these materialistic things, but mentally you not changing the ways that you need to change what got you to have to go after this man again or get back your man again. Talk about it.
Seems like modern women never really admit that they're at fault. Seems like ever, to be honest with you. And that's tiring to men. It's tiring, stupid, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And you can bet that men are not going to want to be around that. I mean, we're talking about marriage here. I think a lot of modern women get it mixed up, right? We're talking about being with somebody for the rest of your life. That's what most people, even if it doesn't end up happening, that's what most people are looking for. That's what they're thinking is going to come out of marriage for the rest of our lives, depending on what age you are when you get married for the next 40, 50 years, 60, 70 years. A lot of people get married right around 30 now. Okay. So if you're living to be about 80, 90 years old, that's the next, 50, 60 years, maybe even 70. I want to be able to have a partner that, I don't want to say acts right, because, people change. People are going to change. Their interests and all that stuff, that's going to be different, right? But the adjustment, and once again, they're going to go through a lot of different things. But there should be some accountability. There should be some sort of, oh yeah, I shouldn't have said that, or I shouldn't have done that. If that person can't do that, you're going to be in for a long 50 years.